We now know the two major party candidates who will be on the ballot to fill the main House District 24 seat in the Bangor area. Former State Representative Joseph Perry resigned after being elected state treasurer last month. The Secretary of State's office says Democrat Sean Faircloth and Republican Carolyn Fish, both of Bangor, will be on the ballot. Write-in candidates had until 5 p.m. today to declare their candidacy. The special election will be held Tuesday, February 25th. The winner will serve the remainder of the two-year term in the main House. House District 24 is comprised of parts of Bangor, Brewer, Orono, and Veazey.